Hello! Hi! Hello! We are back. Hi! Hey everyone, I'm Korak here, your ever curious and ever loyal companion and your personal guide to the retro realm of Bunnhop. Welcome to part 50 of our Chill Play Dragon Age Inquisition series. As always, we shall start in Skyhold. We'll always be starting in Skyhold unless we are in the middle of a main quest. But seeing as there are only 2 main quests remaining after we're done with the first 2 DLCs, then we won't have anything to worry about. We are going to climb these stairs and head on over to the ward table. The ward table.
Your worship.
Hello. Oh, we don't have much in our inventory, which is a good sign because I don't know when the last time I sorted out the inventory. Probably in our previous stream. Sometime during our previous stream. Or maybe there just weren't that many things to loot. Let's see, we've got Empress de Leon resources. Our shipment of resources from the Empress de Leon has arrived, and we've got bloodstone, crafting material, a metal, and an Orlesian throne accessory. Moving on to Ferelden, we've got the Arcanist and the Fade. The Arcanist Dagna was supplied with remnants of exposures to the Rips in the Fade, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to contain her efforts to the Undercroft from now on. Oh no. Was that not the best thing to do? I wonder what she did. Yeah, I guess not, because we didn't get any reward. Harvest of History, as ordered, Isma's good son now resides in an allied lord's tower cell, attended by polite but hooded servants. Claims against him seem dubious, but there is no denying that he was stocked to supply a significant force. Should one have come calling, writes Josephine. A note from the Inquisition apothecary. Interesting times, Inquisitor. Thought it was, though it was not the final action I was hoping for. I thank you for this interjection. I look forward to ensuring the health and effectiveness of the Inquisition for as long as needed. Elan Vemal. And we've got a sigil of the arcane horror. I wonder if this was the best outcome for that. What else do we have here in Ferelden? We've got new stuff from the Jaws of Hakkon DLC. We've got more table operations, but let's complete the ones that we still have here, which is Stop the Rumors. I'll do Josephine for that one.
Let us begin.
And how about here? We've still got a couple of things to do here. Red Jenny, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that.
Inquisitor.
And then we'll just send Cullen to do resources. Send Skywatcher to Stone Bear Hold. Skywatcher, I remember him. He was the Avar that we met in the Followmire. Skywatcher, the Avar healer we encountered in the Followmire. Yeah, I guess it's written here too. Is eminently respected across many holds as a wise and practical man. He has expressed an interest in seeing Stone Bear Hold. Having him pay the hold a visit on behalf of the Inquisition might garner more respect with them. Writes Josephine. That is a great idea. Let us send Skywatcher to Stone Bear Hold as an honored guest. There would be a celebration on both sides. Yeah, I'll do that the next time we stream because Josephine is currently busy. Colin says Skywatcher is from a different hold. Some friendly competition and test of strength will bring both sides together. I guess that could be a I mean, that is part of their culture, right? the Avar. Yeah, I feel like that might be the best thing to do. Here you go, Cullen.
To work?
Let's read this one so that we can plan ahead. Send relics of Tyr the Bright Axe. The Avar of Stonebear Hold greatly respects Tyr the Bright Axe. No, the legendary character that we kept reading around the hinterlands, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, that was the Followmire. The legendary founder of the Avar. Was it? Was it not the hinterlands? I can't remember. I guess it was the hinterlands, right? An earlier search located the spot where many of Tyr the Bright Axe's possessions were left. Her body, of course, had been destroyed in accordance with how the Avar deal with their dead. While her weapon, apparently a major staff rather than an axe, may no longer be available, Stonebear Hold would likely appreciate other relics found at the site. Writes Josephine. That is an interesting thing to do. That might hold weight, and that might bring us closer in terms of relationship in order to build an alliance with the Stonebear Hold tribe, Avar tribe. Okay, let's keep moving. You know what? Let's just try to see if if there are new accessories available to us, so that we can decorate Skyhold a bit better. Hi, Dagna.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
You investigated the Fade.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
Yeah, I
I
wonder.
got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird.
Did you manage to do
Is that
anything?
weird, right?
Answers, Dagna.
Lyrium and the Fade linked, but dwarves and Tranquil not linked. But they work Lyrium, so they are somehow. There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall.
Oh, okay. I know what this
And I
is hinting
thought-
at.
I thought all the thoughts.
The Titans, right? The ancestors of the dwarves. Thought all the thoughts?
What do you mean when you say thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people, and my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts.
No, my thought was all of our thoughts, like parts. Ugh, words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
And you were really tall?
You felt taller. How much taller?
How much taller?
Mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving.
Yeah,
I felt
the
dizzy.
Titans.
You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper it carve the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
What is the link with no link?
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to Lyrium, but also not linked.
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Ugh.
Well, I guess this could mean that we chose the correct we chose to assign the correct advisor for her war table operation, and maybe more answers will be available. Will become available to us when we do the Descent DLC. Keep at it,
and let me
Dagna.
know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
Thanks. What do we get? I didn't receive anything, Dagna. But if you say so. So we've got different banners now. We've got Dalish, Dwarven, Ferelden, Free Marches, Inquisition, Circle of Magi, Orlais, Templar, Tevinter, Grey Warden, Frostback Basin, and Parball. And I'll do Inquisition. Because, you know, Inquisition. We are the Inquisition. We have yet to get more beds, sadly. I don't know why, but we're not getting that many beds. Draperies as well. I don't know what I'm missing, but they're just cosmetic, so I don't really mind. Heraldry, we've got basic for basic as in plain. Ferelden, Orlais, Andrastian, Chantry, Dalish, Dwarven, Free Marches, Inquisition, Templar to Winter, Grey Warden, Sook of Magi, Jason, Kunari, Avar, Frostback, and Parballen. And did I miss anything? No. Decor, we've got basic Ferelden, Orlais, Andrastian, Free Marches to Winter, Avar, Frostback, and Parballen. No Inquisition for some reason. Throne, we got Andrastian, Chastened, Mage, Ferelden, Inquisition, Orlais. That looks cool. Kunari, Dragon, Moss, Throne, Avar, and Parballen. This is just too much. Yeah, I don't... The Mage one looks amazing, though. Maybe we'll do, this is a bit too much. Maybe Mage. Windows. We've only got Ferelden and Inquisition, Avar, and Frostback. That's it. Let's see. What, really? Cullen's already done? Why is Cullen so fast? How is he able to work too fast? See? I mean, it looks nice. Looks better than the Inquisition one. It looks a bit more elegant. Let me assign Cullen. And I'm also curious as to whether or not we we chose the correct option. Let's see. Skywatcher caused quite a stir at Stonebear Hold. The feats of strength and skill were raucous, exuberant, and quite necessary, according to Thane Sunhair, who declared Skywatcher as good in the fighting pit as he was in the bedroll. Okay, I guess Skywatcher had all the honors bestowed upon him, including some private time with the Thane herself. Given the Avar tradition of knotting ceremonies for marriage, this gives new meaning to the phrase "no strings attached." Okay, writes Josephine. I guess they like that. I guess they all had a great time welcoming Skywatcher into the Stonebear Hold. That's what happens when we follow their specific culture, their own tribal culture. But that's great. They all had fun. Let's move on over to the Frostback Basin. No, I'll do that much later. We are in our previous stream, we we ended up there at that camp. I shall bring my besties again. There you go. And let's try to see if there are any secrets hidden in that cave very close to our current camp. This way. We've got deep mushroom. I hope there aren't arachnids. Spiders. We've got this one, a landmark. Mouth of Echoes. The savages speak to their gods in the cave passage. They call it the Mouth of Echoes. They light fires and feed them with green spruce and shout their questions into the deep. They say answers come to them on the last whispered echo. Superstition, we laughed, and now Razikale is silent and madness descends. I can only think, what if? What if there are irregularities in the veil here? What if we could secure the Abra Cave and bend it to our purposes? The slaves are gathering materials. I guess these are Tiventer people. We will build a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery, implant foci into the walls, cut sacred designs into the stone, and the better to hear her with. We will hear her voice again, or we will die. Scribbled in blood red ink on parchment found in the mouth of echoes. I guess the Tiventer found their way here a long time ago. A memory saved, a faint inscription found in Frostback Basin. If this be our last together, let it end in laughter. Atho. Oh, I wonder what that means. A couple, I guess, maybe. At what cost? From an aged journal found in Frostback Basin, it still tastes strange, no matter. Several water-stained pages follow before the text resumes. Have we traveled through lands more remote than days? We must have. Yet I've never felt so removed from life back home as I do now. T makes the same arguments as always, though adds a lack of demons as a point in her favor. Lack isn't absence, which I was quick to point out. She called me pithy. There are demons here. Though not as many as we faced in those early years together, the Avar have their mages too. The last were ill prepared for me. I wonder if that's the part that bothers her. Oh, as always, was no help at all. We push on. My head aches. The others are singing the song we learned at that lakeside town. I forget the name of the place. I think my eyes are about to explode. Of course, A has noticed and tells the others he needs to read something. It's quiet now. The journey here took longer than expected. I must take stock of their rations after sleep. There were more than expected. Everything has been more than expected. A few moments later, and O would not be standing here. I was able to subdue the mage before things became worse. T said nothing about it afterwards. She knows O would have died. At what cost? T asked me that once. I said it cost nothing, but I don't know. I met a man who'd fought longer than I, but his mind had faded with age, and he could not answer. The point remains that I can do more. I can be more effective. We've all seen the demons, what they did. We've seen what some would do with blood. The better question is, who pays the cost if no one takes this chance? And no one said it has to be forever, just until things are settled. If you count 8 times, would the number change? O asks. She's been watching me these last few days, whatever she says to the contrary. Damned blue bottles. I did not plan this journey as well as I should. I lay trying to find constellations through the leaves. T brought me some water. She just smiled, and there was no admonishment behind it. It made me feel somewhat better. As always, A cooked our dinner while deriding my own ability to produce something edible. O attempts to tell jokes. Maker, they're pathetic. Why do they make me laugh anyway? Long days behind. I fear there are fewer ahead. Whatever costs I've paid, they will be worth it. It doesn't matter. This night, safe beside a fire, the 3 of them singing that stupid song, I am content. I feel like A here is the Atho guy. And they're a group of friends, maybe? I wonder if they're the same Tiventer people who basically made that landmark. I wonder. So we've got stuff in the north, we've got stuff in the west. I feel like I want to do this first. I'll fast travel back to our camp and we will head west. Are there no requisitions here? Yeah, there's that person who keeps saying, this might be good or whatever. Yeah, she's not here anymore, so I guess there are no requisitions here in the Jaws of Hakkon DLC. The Frostback Basin. Ooh, enemies. I hear people fighting. What is going on here? Oh, these are Hakkonites. Oh, okay. I guess they were fighting spiders. Okay, then. guys are strong. Okay. Okay, we're not done yet. There's one guy left. Right? Maybe. Maybe. That's it. Maybe this was a camp for the Hakkonites. Where are we going? Southwest. I thought we were going west. More spiders. Let's try to avoid them, because they just give us loot and not much either. Western riverbank. Oh, that's just metal. More mushrooms and birds and other wildlife. No, don't. Why? Don't hurt that cute little baby. That cute little baby. Let's try to find that. Oh, what is that? A tree house of some sort? And a broken down house? Oh, there's loot here. Disengage, people, disengage. Phoenix scales. What are these? I wonder how we can get to that other side. Is there a way? Maybe. Maybe. And inside this broken down house, I guess there's nothing. What is this? Just silverite. And more of those bluebirds. Bluebirds. Fall damage. This area is vast. It's huge. I want to go... Maybe this way first. And then we'll go to the tree houses. The tree houses. Oh, what was that? Just baby. That's just a baby. I don't want to take more fall damage. Let's go down this way. And that's just a silverite. Ooh, what is this thing? A fade touch lurker. Oh, I'm glad it's a lower level compared to us, but it's still kind of, you know, still a bit dangerous. So a bit tough. Oops. What happened to me? Okay, we're at half health now. Thankfully, I'm happy. It's not like the other guy last game. That took a while, and there were also the Hakkonites. making things harder for us. Almost done, almost done. There. And we've got Vilfar. We only need to defeat one last Fade touched monster. More loot. And Everite. And a Vilfar. Oh, Dorian, please. Could you please energize it? I don't remember the other corner where we had fought that other Fade-touched monster. I don't remember that having Balefire. I wonder... Ooh, Skywatcher's Cleaver! Hey, Skywatcher! What? Master about to focus. I wonder... Oh. Did he just come here and forgot his cleaver? Where should we be trying to find this this rune? Because there's gonna be no other reason for us to have Balefire here, if not for a rune. I can't hear that. Ting. I tried this corner already. Higher. Up high. Maybe not. Oh, maybe here. Oops, I keep falling down. Where could that rune be? Is it some sort of a parkour thing again? Let's try over here. I really keep sliding down. So I guess it's not there. Yeah, maybe it's not here. Do I have to go this way? Because this is the edge of the map. That's the edge of the map. Maybe over there? Well, it is just a rune anyway. If we can't find it, it's fine. Is it up there?
All right. Never let it be said I don't pay my debts. Here you are. 5 royals.
Oh.
I tried to warn you.
I had no idea nugs possessed such creepy little feet. Stuff of nightmares.
Why? What did you bet on? About nugs? About little nuggies? Nuggies are the best. They're cute, they're adorable, they're pretty, they're soft. Oh no, I got stuck. There. There. Oops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No! Oh. I just wasted a single potion. There. Maybe it's over here? What are those green stuff? Gather. Wow, we found it. Is it this one? Veil Quartz? A tier 4 rare metal. Well, I'm happy. Because I've never seen a Veil Quartz before. At least I don't remember gathering anything that looked like that. Okay. More fall damage for us. I'll get rid of that. Veil Fire, we no longer need it. Let us go ahead and oh hey, Inquisition. Hi people. I wanted to take a look at these wooden structures here. And that thing in the distance. Oh. Whoa. Binocularium. How do I do this? Oh, there. Yay, we found it. More shards for us to pick up. That's the second one. 2 more. How many shards do we have to pick up here in the Frostback Basin, I wonder? One last. There. 2. Wow. That is a lot. Oh no, this guy didn't make it. Okay. Oh my. Wow. I keep falling today. Let's try to... I remember seeing an antiquarium somewhere. Sorry, it's an estuarium, not an antiquarium. Why do I keep calling it an antiquarium? It reminds me of Xenon the Antiquarian. That guy in the Black Emporium. It's an estuarium. Oh, it's one of those things. Parkour. No, not really. It's not that hard. I wonder. Oh. Jump! Yay, we did it! First try. First try too. And we've got one here. West side. Is that the... Oh, okay, so this is our base. We are very close to the Inquisition base, which is great, because I feel safe. So I guess those tree houses and all that, those were made by the Inquisition. To help us, kind of like a watchtower of some sort. To help us scout. Okay, we are approaching the second shard. And we can go to this one here. Enemies, huh? Enemies. Just fall damage after fall damage. I feel like the Inquisitor can run faster than this. You can do this! Is your armor really heavy or something? Because it feels like... how do we get there? That looks really tough. Maybe through here, and then we'll have to cross the the bridge of tree trunk. The tree trunk bridge. Like this. Oh no! Almost fell again. It's like the game wants me to keep falling today. Is it this way? Or is it just down there? Oh, yay, it's here. I almost fell. And one last one here. And then we are going to do that astrarium. Do I just fall? Do I just take the leap? Maybe not. Maybe it's safer to traverse this tree. Oh, no. We keep wasting potions today. Health potions. That's okay. We're towards the end of the game anyway. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, that was the I knew there was something hidden there inside that house. Broken down house. Is it up? Is it up? Is it up? Or no? No, it's just over here. Barry on Twitch! Hello, Barry! How are you doing? Thank you for dropping by. How are things going on with you? Is there anything new? Oh, more Inquisition pals. I like the feeling that we are kind of what do you call that? Not really invading, but I just like the feeling of a bigger Inquisition presence here in the Frostback Basin, because it is kind of like almost uncharted territory. Barry on Twitch says, I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing? Doing quite well, thank you. Have you had lunch yet? Oh, what should I do? Let's try this once. And then I'll do it off stream if it's too hard for me. And it usually is too hard for me. Okay, that's wrong already. And then this, and then this, this, this. This, and this. Wait, we almost did it, right? Almost. I guess we should start from this one. Can I not start from that one? Oh, I can. Did I do it wrong? Whoa, we did it! Clap, 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 yay! This looks like the Inquisition logo. Barry on Twitch says, yes, I had some dino nuggets. I want some nuggets. We can always use some nuggets. Nuggies. I'm happy to hear that you got some really nice yummy nuggets for lunch. I'm happy that we did that. We managed to do it without having to look it up. Constellation Visus or Visus, known as the Watchful Eye in common parlance, this constellation had great significance to the ancient Alamari and Syrian people of southern Thadis. The story goes that the Lady of the Skies opened one eye so that the light from her gaze could lead her people safely from the Frostbacks. When Andras's armies marched north from their ancestral lands to wage a war upon Tevinter, they were guided by the eye, and it became the Maker's gaze, not the Lady's, leading them to victory. The sword was added later. It is said at the star that marks the point of its blade only appeared in the night sky after Andras's death. The early Inquisition took Visus as the symbol of their holy calling when they joined the Andrastian faith, the eye representing both their search for Maleficarum and the Maker's judgment upon their actions. When the Inquisition ended and became the Seekers of Truth and the Templar Order, the Templars took the sword while the Seekers retained the eye. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Oran Petrarchus. Good job! Good job, us. Amazing. And that points to... where? I missed it. Here. It points to here and here. I see. Okay, let's head on over to... Wait, I just want to see if there's anything here. Let's just check that briefly. Rose on Twitch says, woohoo, clap, clap, clap. Nuggets every day. Oh, if only. Sometimes I wish we were just robots of some, I don't know, kind of like synthetic people. So we could eat whatever we want. And it doesn't affect our health. If only they could make stuff like, you know, like nuggets and all those deep fried foods. If only they could make it like healthier or whatever. Because those taste great. Those taste amazing. Especially for someone like me who has a lot of food sensitivities, particularly vegetables, like most vegetables. That will help a lot. Oh, more Inquisition soldiers. Just scouting. Doing some scouting. Patrolling the Mojave. Makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Oh, you've got those lurkers. Okay, let's use our mount and get to this lead the charge. The jaws of Hakkon are attacking Inquisition soldiers. That is not a good thing, definitely. We have to stop that. But I'll use my mount so that we can avoid the lurkers and other wildlife, aggressive wildlife. Why can't everyone just be like this baby here? They're not aggressive. They're cute. They're chubby. They look like their skin is very smooth. Very positive. Everything's very positive about them. Unlike these aggressive lurkers. Are they called lurkers or lurchers? Lurkers, right? I don't really mind. Because they're kind of mean. Ooh, I love that water splish splash effect. I feel like I might get wet. My face will get wet. It's like one of those 3D 4D, not 3D, 4D what is that called? Cinemas. 4D cinemas. Oh no, it's one of those. Oh. Please, spiders, don't. Let's run away from them. Oh, hey, thank you, Inquisition soldiers, for gathering loot, not root, for us.
Well met, Cyril.
Hello. Well met indeed. I am going to just equip
When
potions.
the Inquisition started,
Refill
not
potions.
everyone can be intimidated
Resupply.
into signing up after all.
I recruited Commander Cullen.
Lucky him.
He has made no complaints about my manners.
His last boss was a raving lunatic who
Oh,
turned into
no.
a statue. That's not a high bar.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't have blood lotus. Oh well, that's just how it is. How about pitch grenade? Maybe I'll have Varric throw some pitch grenade. Oops, oops, oops. Pitch grenade, there you go. What is Tears of the Dead? Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's just that we don't have blood lotuses. It's kind of sad, but that's fine. It's not much of a thing. Doesn't make much difference, I guess. We can always get blood lotuses from merchants, I think. Run away! Don't. Oh, more loot for
Many
us.
see the Inquisition as the only hope against
Thanks.
the breach. We've received a number of donations.
Oh, that is good. That's good for the Inquisition. Ooh, who are you people?
Inquisition soldiers. We should help
Oh,
them.
it's the Hakkonites.
You'll fight.
Let me get that big guy. No! Bruiser, he's a bruiser. There you go. Sad that we weren't able to save all of our soldiers. But here we've got Dal Valasan, a bow. We managed to save one soldier, maybe. This guy, Lieutenant Faro.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir.
Hello.
We've beaten back those Hakkonite bastards. My men and I will hold here. The Hakkonites along the river still pose a threat. After this last battle, we need time to fortify and regroup.
What's the situation? Report.
What's the situation along the river?
Between the Hakkonites and the wildlife, this isn't the easiest place to maintain a presence. The river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Skyhold, or it would be if we could travel safely along it. The Hakkonites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within view.
Okay, we should go to
That
the
will do,
river then.
Lieutenant.
Sir?
At ease. At ease, Lieutenant. Oh, that's cool. We can fast travel here. Here's another semi-camp for us. Even if there is another camp nearby. That is very nice of them. Let us go here and tend to that rift along the river so that we can ensure the safety of our Inquisition. Traversing the river. I love these blue and purple birds. They're so cute. It's the western riverbank. Oh, I keep sliding down. Oh, these demons are ready. There you go. Wave 2. I'm glad we made short work of that. quick work of that. Speaking of lunch, we had... What did I have? What did we have? I think it was breakfast. It was just a Starbucks coffee, caramel macchiato, and a sandwich. Some ham sandwich. Sandwich is always good. So we have yet to eat lunch. Sad. Maybe after this stream. What was that sound? What is that sound? It's so loud. It got a better axe and more avail parts. Fear Demon Fang. Berries, let's definitely have some food after the stream. We will, thank you. Usually after a stream I get so starved. I feel so starved. Which is a bit sad. Oh! Okay, we can go back to camp, but I feel like I want to discover this other camp first before we go back to camp. Yeah, and just before... Ooh! Hey! Let's help our Inquisition soldiers. Wow, they can't deal... There's 3 of them and they can't deal with these spiders. There. Now you're all safe.
Your worship.
Yay! 25! I guess they're fighting more spiders. Oh yeah, as I was saying before the stream, we were working on uploading the newest lore video, which will premiere tomorrow. I have yet to write the announcement, but we will. After the stream, I shall be posting it on the community tab. I think they changed it to posts tab. Barry says, "Oh, let's go, more lore." Thank you. I know that Ragnarok is quite an old game, and a lot of people probably might not be interested in it, but it's my favorite game, which is why we still keep making lore. And I feel like, you know, Ragnarok lore of kind of like more obscure or older games need to be chronicled for the future. I think it's always a good idea to do that. But yes, the premiere will be tomorrow. Well, I guess it's not tomorrow anymore. If you are... Well, it's today. Later tonight. If you are in the West Coast. If you're on the West Coast, that will be 9 p.m. PST. Oh, I guess we should have gone up. And if you are on the East Coast, that will be tomorrow, very early morning, 12 midnight. Tuesday, 12 midnight. And if you are in Asia, particularly Japan, that will be 1 p.m. 1 p.m. JST. Tuesday. Sorry. Wednesday? Today is Tuesday. So Wednesday. Wednesday in Japan. Wednesday, 1 p.m. JST. June 18th. Yeah. That will be those are the times and dates depending on where you are on the globe for tomorrow's premiere of the latest lore video for Ragnarok Online. Yes, Wednesday. Thank you. Yes, so basically 9 p.m. June 18th, Tuesday, 9 p.m. PST, 12 midnight of Wednesday. Yeah, EST, and then 1 p.m. of JST. If you're in JST, it's so confusing. Okay, I don't think I can do this. I'm not even going to try. I'll do it post stream, after the stream, and then in our next stream we will go to the hidden area that is usually unveiled by those Australians. Where am I going? Look at this! Mushrooms! Yay! I wish they were all, you know, edible, cause yum yum. You know, you can add them. You can fry them or grill them on the side of like some wagyu steak, some kuroge wagyu. You can also add them into your hot pot, your sukiyaki, or your shabu shabu. Mushrooms, they're the best. Barry on Twitch says, so we only have like an hour time difference. Cool. Oh, what time is it there? I think we are at the same time. We are at the same time. I just use JST because I try to also cater towards people who are living in Japan, whether they're Japanese or expats. But right now it's almost 1 p.m. here, and that means it's almost 2 p.m. in Japan. I'm just more used to using JST. JST. And it's also, you know, business-wise, a lot of people know Tokyo time. So it might be easier for them to remember. Maybe. Just a maybe. Rose says, I think Eastern Australia is a couple hours ahead, maybe. Eastern Australia? I don't think Barry is in Eastern Australia. Are you in Eastern Australia, Barry? I thought you were in Melbourne? Oh, okay. Just saying, I see. Yeah, I think Eastern Australia, because we always watch the the Sydney New Year's Eve celebration on TV on ABC Australia, and I remember that they're 3 hours ahead. Sydney is 3 hours ahead, I think. These pesky arachnids. Barry says, I'm in Melbourne. Yay, I remembered correctly. Pats myself on the back. I'm in Melbourne. It's currently 3, so we are 2 hours ahead. Oh, I see. It's currently 3. Okay, it's 1 p.m. here. Let's climb
If the
up.
archdemon survived the fall into the abyssal rift, I wonder if it can be slain.
Proof it isn't an archdemon at all, I'd say.
What do you mean?
If Grey Wardens are good for anything, it's killing an archdemon.
Right.
This one rose again. I'd say Corypheus created it.
That's
a tribute to
very
his old
possible.
gods, or an emulation of them.
We've seen that Corypheus is immortal. Does that mean they both are?
That? Or we need a much deeper chasm.
Build one, Dorian. Yay! Another camp! This is our treehouse camp. Our tree camp! Yay! We can climb up further. Our supplies are replenished. Rose says, oh cool, so kind of close in terms of time. That is great. Good to know. Thanks for sharing. And it's nice that we can craft armor and weapons here, although I am not good at crafting. That's a shame. Ooh, wow. The Inquisition is fast. Look at that. We've got a real treehouse here now. With a readable, if I can read it. Here. A Meriden and the Mage, soft fade touch light, and in dreamlit tones falls dark. Each form a memory recalled through parted lips that try to speak fall silent. Before light marks the dawn, from sleeping fingers she slips into the day. Where averted eyes bend to any but the other. All sworn to lion's call, yet here the two are broken, as waxing sickle stands witness to the end of love's denial and secrets born. From part lips the words at last are spoken. From Meriden and the Mage, author unknown. This overly romantic portrait of illicit meetings between a mage and her lover was written sometime in the Divine Age, though likely penned after Meriden's disappearance. The work was said to be inspired by tales and rumors of the former Inquisitor's Lady Mage. By the Second Age, Chantry scholars had largely concluded that the piece did not refer to a Meriden at all, but to another man altogether. Of course they will deny it. These scholars claim that the poem's title was a later addition meant to discredit the last Inquisitor's reputation. The poem was later deemed problematic and relegated to a list of banned works. From an examination of banned text, author undisclosed. Cheese for everyone! Yum yum. This is so cool. This is our first time having a treehouse Inquisition camp. I like it. And another readable here. Messages left at the outpost. This looks like a bundle of notes used by Inquisition soldiers to leave messages for each other. Cool. The most recent entries date from a few days before the Inquisition arrived in the valley. Is the lead scout back? I wanted her thoughts on which paths we should use to send for supplies. Quartermaster Pendleton. You'll have to wait. We're sending for some scholars from Orlais. Harding is leading his party here so they can get settled and working before the Inquisitor arrives. Scout Charvis. Any word yet? Scout Selvar. She's in the main camp. Scout Harding's watching over her new charge, Professor Kenrick. Talky, but he seems a nice sort. Apparently had an adventure getting to the basin, though. Scout Charvis. Don't tease Charvis. What happened? Quartermaster Pendleton. Apparently, Harding had to save the professor and his assistant from a small spot of trouble with some bandits, and from being chased down by a hungry wyvern, and from falling off a ledge while reading a book. Poor Kenrick. Scout Charvis. You made the last one up. Scout Selvar. Spoke with Harding. I take it back. Scout Selvar. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Professor Kenrick. Oh, we can also use a lift. I don't know. I think there's more to discover here. So we'll use the lift later. Here, see? Landmark. Arboreal Fort. A report from Agent Charter received by the Inquisition's advisor and carrying their notes to each other on the matter. Sheer cliffs and steep drops present obstacles to speedy travel within the basin. As a temporary measure, rope ladders are being constructed and placed at strategic points chosen by Scout Harding. A continued presence in this area will require a permanent solution. Please advise. Charts and topographical information provided for your perusal. Charter. A series of comments follow. Flatten the area, says Colin. How? How, Colin? Are you going to bring like bulldozers and stuff here? Gonna terraform the Frostback Basin. Of course, the commander suggests hitting the hills until they forget their hills, writes Liliana. We could look into getting the soldiers to cut steps into the cliffs or construct structures with some form of verticality. Scaffolding, perhaps, writes Josephine. I was joking. Meanwhile, have you threatened to cut out anyone's tongue today? Writes Cullen. Thinking about it right now. Responds Liliana. The roofer, Bernal, was talking to the foreman about drawing up plans for additions to Skyhold. Covered platforms connected with spiral staircases and suspended catwalks. We could apply this idea to the Frostback Basin, writes Josephine. Always creative when it comes to her ideas. I was there. Wasn't Bernal drunk? Writes Colin. He didn't drop the pants while drunk, I'm sure. We could have an engineer or Dagna look over them to see if they're structurally sound, writes Josephine. An engineer, yes. Dagna, no. We don't need for our outpost to be half in, half out of the face. Imagine that. That's scary. Or be able to sing the chant of light. That's even, I don't know which one's worse. Or whatever it is she's working on right now, writes Liliana. Okay. Wow. That was, I think this was the best. Oh! Varric, relax, don't jump off. I'm worried about my brother Varric. This was the single most. Okay. Don't jump off. So as I was saying, this was the single most, I don't know, interesting and funniest readable in the game, in my opinion. I don't know, guys. Like, what do you think? Which one is the have you encountered any other funny readable? That was really silly. Okay, let's move on to the northern part. That was quite funny, I think. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay, I guess this used to be a bridge. It's a winter bridge, right? Maybe? Maybe. That was really funny. Their notes. Exchanging notes on the plans. Wow, this is hard. This is gonna be hard. How do I do this?
Everyone remember not to look down.
Did you,
Are
Dorian?
you saying that because you already did?
Let's not start a whole game of who looked down and suddenly felt the weight of their own mortality, shall we? Some of us have to concentrate on
This guy doesn't care, Dorian. This is his natural habitat. What is this even? Oh my. And I thought the hinterlands and the terrains of other places were like the worst. This is the worst. A father's name. We still need to fight a fade-touched enemy here under the bridge. Barry says, Dorian is my spirit animal. Yes! He's one of my besties. Oh no, that's a huge spider. I'm very much looking forward to seeing him again in Belgard. This guy's not that tough. I'm glad. The first one was really tough. I can't remember what the first one was. Was it a wyvern? Oh no, it has babies! It's a big mama. I think Inquisition wouldn't be Inquisition without Dorian. Come here, Big Mama. No. No, 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 no. Don't hide, Big Mama. Come here. Where are you leading me to? Your secret place. Are you trying to ambush me, little mama? Big Mama, rather. Because she is indeed big. She's like triple the size of the Inquisitor. And then we still have to dispose of her babies. Rose on Twitch says, burn the spiders! Burn the spiders! These spiders make me angry. Angry. I don't know why they always like including spiders in games, in most games. Because these ones are really ugly.
This should be enough for the offering.
The Huntmaster said he'd accept a gift from the hand that gave it. Let Finn do it.
Definitely.
Kind though that may be, it bends the laws of their tradition. It's something to consider.
It's his father. Please, Cassandra. I know sometimes you have to bend your own tradition. Varric is always the kind-hearted one. My brother. Rose on Twitch says, why do they have to be that big too? Yeah. They can just be little tiny ones. Easy to step on. What could this place have been? I wonder. Oh, guys, you're still trying to fend off these, these baby spiders. Okay, one last guy left. Let's try to, eradicate all of them. Eradicate all the spiders so they can never reproduce. Let's single-handedly cause the extinction of spiders in the Frostback Basin. At least in this area. Okay, another cave over here. Let's keep moving north. But before that, I have to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Hello. We're back. And ready to explore more of the Frostback Basin. Oh, ladders. Okay, let's take the ladders. Oh, I am guessing that this must have been, this must be, rather, the, oh no, we are able to open it already. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that was the the door that we can open once we've completed all the astrariums. I guess not. Oh, okay, they're called lurkers, not lurchers. Oh. Okay, let's keep going in. Some deep mushroom. Mystery of Winter. What is this? Read. Gildorans claim the script is an ancient elven dialect. Upon further observation, it twists, the words becoming visible. There are no gods, there is only the subject and the object, the actor and the acted upon. Those with will to earn dominance over others gain title not by nature but by deed. I am Gildoran, and I refuse to those who would exert will upon me. Let Andruel's bow crack, let June's fire grow cold, let them build temples and lure the faithful with promises. Their pride will consume them, and I, forgotten, will claim power of my own, apart from them until I strike in mastery. Interesting, but I don't know. I'm accuser staff. I'd like to know more about this Galderan fellow. Oh! That's a lot of cold resistance. 12 plus 12 cold resistance. Thank you. And what is up there? I wonder. How much of more loot? How much of the map have we explored so far? Okay, great. That's about more than half of it.
Very well, Varric. If you wish to know about men I have known, I will tell you.
You don't have to, Cassandra.
I was only...
It was a joke.
You were right. I pride first, and fair is fair.
Okay.
Years ago, I knew a young mage named Regalian. He was dashing, unlike any man I'd met. He died at the conclave.
Oh no.
What we had was fleeting, and years have passed. Still, it saddens me to think he's gone.
Sorry to hear about your ex, Cassandra. That's really sad. We've got so many different places to go to. I'm going back down because I want to finish the exploring that cave. If we can find a way back down. Oh, there. More spiders! Let's keep going. We don't have time for that. Oh, what is this? This looks interesting. Please, spiders. Don't attack us. We're just innocent travelers. Okay, let's keep going. Spiders won't hear our pleas, sadly. This looks like the old drains. Interesting. Very to winter. It definitely reminds me of the opening sequence of of Veilguard. It's the same architecture. I guess someone with a loot was camping here. The old drains, where does it lead to? Castles of some sort? A castle? It does look like a castle. Interesting, huh? Wait, let me save, because I don't know. Are we allowed here? I guess that's it. I guess so. Let's keep going, well, let's try to take this land, or rather claim this landmark first. That was interesting. The old drains. Razikale's reach. The fog came on swiftly, cloaking the world in shadow and turning the stones beneath our feet into treacherous slick. I knew we had to find shelter before we lost even that faint light. We stumbled on, following Ragnar's broad painted back, and arrived at an ancient Tevinter temple just as the last of the daylight left us. Ragnar instructed us to pitch our shelters beneath the entrance passageway, and warned us not to wander too deep into the ruin. His voice was an uneasy whisper, and I knew at once that he was afraid. Weary of alarming the rest of our expedition, I took Ragnar aside and spoke to him. Some of the Avar, he said, believed that the temple to be the haunt of old vengeful spirits. The Tevinter had come here long ago and built their great temples, and then one day, without warning, they had abandoned them all. Ragnar was convinced that they had done something terrible here, though he could not tell me what it was. Whatever the reason, he found the temple deeply disturbing and had brought us to it only out of desperation. I slept fitfully that night. Once I opened my eyes to see a pulsating amber light from beyond a second doorway. I blinked and it was gone. In the morning, the fog had lifted, and I wasn't sure if I had really seen the light or dreamed it. From the travel journals of Sir Nigel, Explorer Knight. Interesting. I guess this is like the main headquarters of the Hakkonites. So I am going to just steer clear of that for now. Pull. What is this?
That didn't do the trick.
That didn't do the trick. I guess not, Dorian. Don't embarrass me, but I guess not. Sadly. Let's go to that camp first. Establish that camp. Oops, I almost died. No! There. We did it. Congratulations. Another rooftop, or rather not rooftop, tree top camp. Yay. Yay us. There we go. More cats in the area. And we've got a new tree house over here. Do we have readables? Yes, we do. From a mage's journal, I argued with the Avar mage long into the night. If we'd had no truce with these barbarians to fight the darkspawn, it would have come to blows. Their conception of the Maker is as a child's. They assume he is a spirit and that we have displeased him because he answers none of your prayers. When I attempted to explain the doctrine of the chant, the mage kept asking nonsense such as, did Andraste have no gods of her own? Or why haven't you sung up another maker? I asked what in the good grace of Thedas she was on about, and the answers chilled me. The Avar confused spirits for gods, treating them as patrons to be lulled and wooed. The mage described to my growing horror how the Avar deliberately invoke spirits for strength in battle, or solicit them for advice. And we saw a little bit of that in the previous stream with the augur of the Stonebear Hold. The mage claims some of the spirits around her village had lived with her hold for a dozen generations, and sometimes took on the form of an animal or departed relatives when they pass on their wisdom. Strangest of all, in the event a god is destroyed, the Avar begin a year-long time of offerings and prayers and rituals I have no interest in knowing about further. At the end of this period, a new spirit takes on the name and role of the old one. I attempted to explain that this was not a god, merely a spirit drawn in by their desires. The Avar mage declared with a ridiculous air of superiority that was the point. Okay. If she hadn't saved my life a day ago from a rampaging Herlock, I'd take it all to the Templars. Yeah, because of the spirits and all that. From the private journal of Ilna Alanish, a mage serving in the Ferelden army during the Fifth Light. Cultural relations. They are kind of difficult. There's many differences between Andrastian culture and the culture of the Avar. And what is this? Another readable here. A good marriage and a hold past our own. A man named Vermic Torsen was to wed a woman named Cedra Yieldstotin. They were young and in love and made large offerings to the gods, asking for happiness. The night before their wedding, Cedra had a dream. The Lady of the Skies came to her and told her to tie her rope knot so tightly that she and Torsen would only wed a year. She awoke troubled, but did as the lady asked. Vermic untied only one knot, and they married a year. The year was hard. Their bows missed game, and the winter wind howled through their huts. Vermic and Cedra grew thinner. When the marriage was up, they made large offering to the gods, this time asking for mercy. The night before the wedding, the Lady of the Skies came to Vermic in a dream and told him to untie a single knot, so he and Cedra would wed only a year. Vermic awoke sorrowing, but did as the lady asked. He and Cedra married again for a year. The year was long, the weather was foul, and the crops were poor. Vermic and Cedra grew thinner still. When their marriage time was up, Cedra and Vermic both had a dream from the Lady of the Skies. You asked for happiness, she said, but I cannot give that to you. You asked for mercy, but the land will not show it. Think carefully what you ask tomorrow. Cedra and Vermic spoke long into the night and in the morning, and in the morning made an offering to the gods. They asked for strength to hunt and harvest when life was good, and patience when life was not. The year was good in some places and hard in others, but they grew to know themselves and what they could bear. They became happy, not from the gift of the gods, but from their own deeds, and lived the rest of their lives as one. What a nice story. From Stories of the Wild South, a collection of tales of the barbarian nations of Ferelden by Lady Susanna Ashwell of Ansburg. There are notes at the bottom margin of this page in different handwriting. How's a rope tell you how long you marry? An Avar groomman ties knots on a rope that the bride ties for him. He's got until the end of the wedding chant. Number of knots he unties is the number of years they're married. That doesn't make any sense. Sounds like a good deal to me. And then they also have to remarry after that. Oh, that's interesting. See if you like living with your handsome new husband or wife once the bloom's worn off. Maybe you only untie one knot or tie them tight like in the story if you're not sure. I think it's daft. I think you two nitwits should stop scribbling in the book. I've got to return to the library. Well, I think that's good because, you know, you can test the waters and stuff. That's actually a good idea. I think. Because what if, you know, you're not a great match? Or what if you are? You can just keep, you know, remarrying your spouse. That means more weddings and more celebrations, so your first wedding doesn't need to be a grand one. Because I feel like a lot of people always want their wedding to be... Oh, yay. We've got a lift. Whee! They prefer their wedding to be such a grand thing. Then you don't even know how long the two of you will stay together. I think it's more practical to have a smaller wedding, maybe. That's just my opinion. And then just keep, I don't know, traveling or something every year. or do some sort of celebration every single year. That is just my opinion. Let's keep heading north to trace the edge of this map. We are near the edge of the map, I think. Ooh, no! There. That was scary. Let's just fall into this one. Yeah. Hey, not much fall damage. We did it. Good job. Anything over here? Anything hidden behind the waterfall? Oh, what is this? Huge thing. Ice dragon bone. Interesting. Whee! More philanders here. This is the northernmost part of the map. I'm glad we found it. And we are still along the Varstotton River. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. What is this path? I guess this is the path we don't want to go down the waterfall. And this is our very nice Inquisition tree house rather. Not treetop. Treetop house. Tree house. Where does this go to? More Hakkonites. I want that loot over there, so I am going to get rid of them. We are doing quite well, I'm sure. The lowlanders. Oh no, what's wrong with you? He's almost out of HP. There we go. Disposing of the Hakkonites, one group at a time. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll just fast travel back to the camp and try to move west if we can. Is there a way to go west, maybe?
So what's your estimation, Varric?
Yeah,
Think we can win?
You aren't asking me to
Wait, they keep. Why do they
Of an
keep
Inquisitor's success.
saying the same
What would that
dialogue?
look like? 3 to 1?
In her favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
I want in on that. This is
I'll
like
take
the
those
third
odds.
time that we
See? Here's a
heard
chance
this
to prove your
conversation.
confidence, Varric.
Brave man. We'll talk later.
Oh no. There. Wow, Varric is so fast. He runs really fast compared to us. I'm jealous, Bro says. Oh no, lol. Oh no, lol indeed. I don't know why I keep slipping down today. More of these to venture structures. Anything inside his house? Just a royal elf fruit. Yay! On another thing to pull.
That will do the trick.
How do we even pull that down? Like, what do we even need to do? Is there like a door of some sort that we need to open? Okay, I guess that was the northwesternmost part of the map. Let's move southwest, I guess. There's more Hakkonites there, but I am just going to ignore them for now. It is weird that they are chanting, much like the they also sound exactly like the Venatori. Why are they chanting? Oh, there is something here.
We look around.
We shall. Avocado. Okay, what is this? What is it that we're looking for? Towards that house, maybe? Ooh, blood. An unsent letter. Aunt Jacqueline, last time I wrote, I was whining about going to Frostback Basin. Yes, I admit to whining. Before we left, I even tried to convince Gerard to take my place. I suppose I was afraid and didn't want to say it, but now I will gladly say I was an idiot. The journey here has been incredible. I feel like I have a purpose. That sounds pretentious, doesn't it? But I'm finally doing something interesting, and importantly, I've even made friends with some of the Inquisition soldiers. Oh, yay. One of them has never been to Val Rio. Last year I would have laughed at that, but he is better traveled than I am. Why would I judge him? Even so, I promise to show him the city the next time he has leave from Skyhold. I may not have time to write again for a while. Everything is so busy here, writes Jace. That name sounds familiar. If that letter was unsent, it means Jace didn't make it. Is there anything else there? That looks like another broken down house. Oh. It's another thing that we can pull down, and that is one of our camps. That is our new camp. I wonder what these things are. Pull. Pull. Do we have to pull them one after another?
It's no good.
No good. No good. I guess that's not the time to pull it yet. Please stop chanting. Ooh, another elf fruit. We do need more elf fruit for our potions. Oh, what is this thing? Have we been there? Yeah, we have, I think. Or have we? Let's see. I'm glad that we've been able to complete, or rather explore most of the areas here. Oh, it's just the broken down bridge. We've still got quite a lot to do in our next stream. This place is indeed big. But we might be able to complete this DLC by the end of the next stream. So I am looking forward to that. Loot. Another Inquisition camp, I guess. Oh, I was frozen. Moana is ready to report in. Took her that long. Took her almost 2 hours.
These Hakkonites seem little more than thugs.
Oh, was
Even
one
in
of
the
3
middle of
camps.
nowhere, we find fanatics. Lucky us.
Yay. That's 1 out of 3 camps. Most of them are in the middle. So let's go over here. Oh, and this is the last camp that we can establish, we can build for the Inquisition. That might be a great idea. We probably should end the stream once we get to that camp. And do the rest in the next stream. But first, let's deal with this rift over here. Oh, a roach. What is this roach? Just nugskin. Nugskin. More spiders. How many more rifts in this map, I wonder? Oh, I got a thickie over there. Pride demon. Dude, this pride demon is stuff. He's level 26! Oh no! There we go. We are level 25, so it's not that hard. Okay, wave number 2. Rose says he can do it! Yay! Definitely not as hard that compared to that first fade touched monster in the previous stream. And also that ice troll. Ice giant rather. You can do it, Dorian. We're almost there. Oh, so many of them. We're surrounded by thickies. Thicky thickies. Thicky thickies. I need food after the stream. I don't know. Maybe some hot dogs. Or did I eat a hot dog yesterday? I can't remember when I ate hot dogs. When did we eat hot dogs? Was it 2 days ago? Oh, Master Stamina Amulet and more crafting materials. Roses, clap, 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 thank you. We can do 2 more Hakkonite camps. And then the rest, I'll also do the Astrarian post stream. The rest here, we will do in the next stream. We've only got 1 Fade Rift, another Astrarium, and the we'll need to help Colette with her survey of Tevinter ruins, and also we need to rescue Stormbacker, that precious hold beast of the Stone Bear hold, hence the name Stone Bear. Rose on Twitch says maybe 2 days ago. Okay, then maybe we should eat hot dogs today. Hot dogs. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Should we go up? The rock spit. Oh, that looks like... Oh, look, this looks like a nice place for another shard. Oh yeah, we have yet to discover more oculariums. Oculari. Plural form of ocular. For the shards, because we've only picked up 4 so far. We still need to pick up 8. 8 ocularium. No, 8 shards. Hey, what is this? Mysteries of the Frostback Basin. A voluminous pile of notes and observations. Half diary and half research notes. These parchments have no clear order, if they ever did. At the top, someone has written observations of the mysteries of the Frostback Basin and their hidden connection to great secrets buried by the ages. Secret of the Rock Spit. The Rock Spit is an island of great significance. Its sides are steep, but the top is flat. And there are pillars and a dragon statue perched proudly for all to see. Would Tevinters put these items here for no reason? Nay. I believe they were meant to be seen from a great height, for a river and island would make a good landmark for a bird's eye. This island is obviously the place where Tevinter first contacted the Moonmen. The Moonmen? What is this? Spacemen? Aliens? This would explain why the river was clearly diverted from its original path in the past, as one can see if they follow the old riverbanks. The Tevinter used the ley lines. The ley lines? What is going on? To do this, did the Moonmen fly? Do they look like us, only grayer? Much remains to be discovered. Someone has sketched landmarks on the back of one of the papers. A crumbling Tevinter wall standing in a shallow marsh, an island in the middle of a river, something that looks like a Tevinter prison, and a small Tevinter outpost with a terrace on one side and a metal sculpture in the courtyard. Weird. Does it have something to do with these stuff that we need to pull?
That will do the trick.
I guess not. Okay, let's continue. Let us go. More fall damage. More fall damage. Okay, and here is one of the Hakkonite camps that we need to dispose of. Okay. We're almost there. Wow. All right. 2 out of 3. One last camp to go, and the last camp is on the way to the camp. The last camp that we can establish on this area, or rather in Frostback Basin. Frostback Basin. You got a Hakkonite over there. Struggling to defeat all these spiders. Oh well, at least Twitch stream elements bought on Twitch is kind of correct. Still inaccurate, but almost there. Oh, Dorian. Dorian almost didn't make it. No, I didn't want to hurt you, Bogfisher. Varric, you're too far away. What are you doing? He really likes to keep his distance from the enemy. Yes, the stream element spot on Twitch is just 5 minutes late. Oh, these bogfishes are hard. I don't want to hurt you, but Rose says maybe one day the bot can get it right. I hope so. I hope so. Just 5 minutes off this time. Yay. Good job, stream element spot. I don't know why. I wonder why it never accurately displays the time. Because it's meant to do a heads up on the chat, both on YouTube and Twitch. But I've never been good with programming, so I guess it's my it's my mistake. Yeah, it's supposed to give a heads up an hour and 45 minutes into the stream so that we can we'll know the time, because we usually just do a 2-hour stream unless it's really necessary. Like if we're in the middle of a main quest and we cannot, you know, save yet. Oh wow. Look at I like their weapons. They're at a mall or something. They're huge and they shine really bright. Like a diamond. Oh, he just keeps swinging. Just keeps swinging. There you go.
We've done what we can here. Inquisition presence should help keep the area safe. Safer than it was, at least.
I'm happy. Thank you for that comment, Cassandra. I'm happy that we managed to complete that. Okay. We still have some time left, so I'm just gonna go south. We've still got 5 minutes left. I just want to discover, kind of like clear that thingy. The fog on the map while avoiding these arachnids. We've got a Tiventer structure here. Can we go in? I guess not. People, let's disengage. Oh, a rift! Okay, that's good. We can, cross that off our list. Let's disrupt the rift. Ooh, okay, we were disrupted while we were trying to disrupt the rift. That's not a good sign. Okay, wave 2. Not yet. Not yet wave 2. It is there, demon. There. There we go. Wave 2. Finally. I'll just disrupt this room. Oops, no. Too late. Oh my, Cassandra, really? Why did she get hurt? These demons are annoying. There we go. We got one last. Okay. That's it. Let's loot. Savage Thorn, another dagger. That gives us 2 more power. Ooh, I love that. That looks amazing. Lovely sunset. What a nice peaceful place here. Peaceful corner of the river. Okay. Let's go. Ride our mount so that we can perch ourselves on the last camp in the Frostback Basin. Okay, let's go up. Anything here? Anything worth seeing here? I can see that Tivenger thing there. I think that must be the Tivenger structure that we need to explore with Colette. Oh, this looks like a place where it might hide something. I guess not. Not at this moment. Might be a shard there. Once we find the right ocularium. Steep. It's quite steep in here. Wait, what is that? Do we even try? Okay, let's try that. Oh my. Let's see if we can do this. Don't look down! Ah! Wow. Oh no. Is it even worth getting? Whatever that is. Slowly. Oh my. This is so scary. And then we can still hear the chanting of the Oh no. Ooh, okay, so this is the not antiquarium again. Astrarium. Well, that's the door that we will be unlocking once we've completed all the Astrariums. Okay, here we are. Rose says, wow, it's so hard. It's okay, we'll probably be able to try that off stream. Whatever it is that we can gather. I don't know if it's significant. Maybe there's nothing significant over there. I can see another rift over there, which we will tackle on the next stream. On our next stream, because we need to eat food. Let's just see if there are any readables here before we end the stream. No readables here. Is there another house? There is. We've got one readable. Soldier's note. Some people say Avar gods bless the Hakkonites' weapons. Given our run-ins with them, I'd say the Hakkonites see it that way. Keep to your patrol, stay focused, and remember to report in as scheduled. If we get hold of any of their blades, we'll want Grandin or Kiv to take a look. They know magic. Lieutenant Faro. I guess that's why the Hakkonite weapons are glowing. Barry says, I shall go do some chores. Have a good day, everyone. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping us company. I hope you weren't bored. Thank you, Barry. We wish you luck on your chores, and we will be ending the stream as well. I appreciate you joining us and keeping us company as we go through our exploration of the Frostback Basin. So in our next stream, we've only got a few things to do. We've got to report back to Lieutenant Faro. I will be doing this Astrarium off stream, and also we'll be trying to get that thing over there if we can. If we can't, that's fine too. And then we will help Colette, Kenrick's assistant, and tackle a few fade rifts in this direction, and this one too. And try to free Storvacker and do this other Astrarium, and then go back to that that door, that locked door, that Tevinter door that we can open, and we will get some goodies inside before we all report back to the Stone Bear Hold and go to that island where we probably can find the first Inquisitor's remains. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone who have kept us company throughout the stream. We will see you until next time. Take care and good night and goodbye. Oh, don't forget the premiere tomorrow. I hope to see you around. I hope to watch the newest lore video with you all tomorrow. Take care and good night and goodbye.